You ever sit alone at 3 a.m. and wonder if the voice inside your head is yours or something darker pulling you under? Yeah, me too. I've been wrestling with my demons on the bedroom floor again. Every conversation cuts me open and I don't know when. I decided that the safest place to live was behind walls, built from every disappointment every time somebody falls. I was 7 when I watched love walk out without a goodbye. Stood there in the hallway learning how to swallow and not cry. Now I'm older and I'm running, but the miles don't add up. Every bad decision tattooed on me like I'm not enough. Nobody sat me down and said the weight would feel like this. Nobody warned me about cycles, nobody told me what I'd miss. So I bleed it on the paper, I convert the pain to sound. Every lyric is a lifeline when the water's closing down. But I'm standing at the threshold now and something finally broke. I'm done suffocating silently and calling that staying afloat. I hear the echoes screaming out my name. I've been running from the mirror and the man I can't reclaim. But the echoes, yeah, the echoes, they don't get to win today. I'm done handing all my power to the voice that says I'm fading. Hear the echoes banging at the door. I was hollow, I was fractured, but I'm choosing something more. People read the cover and they think they cracked the spine, but you never know a person till you see them fall apart in real time. Unraveling on a Tuesday like the seams gave up at once. That's the version that I bury underneath confidence and fronts. I got thoughts that spiral inward like a storm that won't release. I got names I haven't called in years attached to broken peace. I convinced myself that numb was just a synonym for strong, but you can't call it coping when you've been this way this long. They say just do the work, but healing doubles back and stings. 2 step forward, then you're face down asking why it never brings any permanent relief. Yeah, I know that's hard to hear, but I'd rather bleed it honest than perform like everything is clear. I've been pushing people outward with both hands then acting shocked when I look around at 2 a.m. and every single door is locked. Let me say the thing I buried, can I do that right now? Can I drop the presentation and stop hiding behind how I construct myself for everyone before they get too near? I am terrified of being known and having people still not stay here. But I'm looking at the evidence of everyone who chose to show up in the hardest chapters nobody ever knows. You were there when I made it nearly impossible. You were there. I hear the echoes, but they're losing ground. I've been hiding from the silence, now I'm standing in the sound. And the echoes, yeah, the echoes tried to tell me I was done, but I found the light inside the wreckage and I'm turning toward the sun. Hear the echoes, yeah, I know that voice, but for the first time and forever, I remember I have a choice. So I'm done romanticizing all the suffering I've worn. Done mistaking open wounds for being poetic and torn. That's a story that I told myself, so staying small felt deep. But depth without direction is just drowning in the deep. I can feel the shift now. Something cracked beneath the stone, like the version of me caged that finally shattered through the bone. And I'm standing in the daylight and it's blinding, but it's real. And I'd rather burn alive than go back choosing not to feel. And I stayed, let that sit when leaving would have been the easier call. When the ground gave out completely, I refused to let me fall. I went back and found the little kid who learned to disappear. Looked him in the eye and said we're done surviving out of fear. It wasn't lightning bolt redemption, it was grinding day by day. It was choosing every morning that the darkness wouldn't stay. Now I weaponize the heaviness and forge it into craft. Every word I lay is something real I'm pulling from the past. And if somebody in the wreckage hears this cut through all the noise and it makes them feel less invisible, that justifies the choice to keep going. When the cynic said the art was self-indulgent, to keep going when the mirror said I'd never be enough, then I'm not fixed, don't paint that picture. I still fracture, I still slip, still have seasons where I'm barely keeping fingers on the grip. But I know the signs now, I can feel the spiral when it forms. I can stand inside the thunder now without becoming the storm. And I'm learning that the bravest thing a broken person does is look someone in the eye and say I need you in your love. So here I am, raw edges, nothing polished, nothing staged. This is me, not the performance. Every scar on every page. If this found you in the dark somewhere and not a lost cause, the echoes lie to you. They always have. You're still here. That's not nothing. That's everything. Keep going.